Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here again. How you doing? Every day there's thousands upon thousands of domains that are just expiring. People haven't renewed them and they're going to go back on the market for anyone to grab them. So if you like a gamble, you can just try and hand register them, or you could use a drop catcher to snatch them before anybody else. Now, I don't think people would actually believe how good these domains can be unless they were to see them for themselves. Instead of explaining to you how good they are, why don't I just show you? So that's what I'm going to do. Today, I'm going to go through the first episode of the Exploring Expiring Domains. We're going to take a look on easy expired domains, what domains are expiring today that you're going to be able to drop catch, and you might be surprised at the quality of some of these domains. So let's take a look. To show you these domains, I'm going to do exactly what I normally do in a lot of these videos. I'm going to go straight to the domains page, and from here, I'm going to get up the filters. And then you see here in the special options down in the bottom right corner here, I'm going to click on that and choose expiring in the next 24 hours. So this is a fairly new filter that was added just last week. And what it does is it shows you all of the domains that are going to expire in the next 24 hours. Who'd have thunk it? And as you can see, there's thousands upon thousands of domains. There's 100 pages. That's the limit on the site. So really there's far more than that. So you can filter to your heart's content. Now, as always, it has defaulted to the quality sorting by quality. And now quality is heavy on trust flow, domain authority, referring domains and backlinks, which I think are some of the more important things to take into consideration when you're looking to buy a domain. Certainly if you're looking to build it into your PBN or as part of a website that you're going to sell links from. But that's not the only type of domains that you can see. You can click on traffic to sort by that, and you can see right away there's a domain there with 472 visits a month. That is expiring today or tonight, midnight. And then we've got sacredspiderlings.com, which is receiving 330 visits a month. Now, bearing in mind, that's not guaranteed, that's an estimation. But if someone like SEMrush or Ahrefs is showing you that a website is receiving traffic, there's a high likelihood that they are actually receiving that traffic. And if you were to recreate the website or the content that was on that domain before and put it live, there's a very high likelihood that you will receive at least a similar amount of visits than what's being shown there. Now you can go down and we can see all sorts of different domains, different TLDs, that's the extension of the domain. And there's so much that you can choose from there. So like I said before, it automatically sorts by quality. You can see there's a domain, the first one, idrink.com, that's expiring. It's got a SEMrush rank of 32 million and it's got a trust flow of 30. Now, these aren't domains that you're necessarily going to be bidding on. These are the sort of domains that you'll hire yourself a drop catcher or backorder service, and they'll try and register it on your behalf. So what this means is that you'll be paying somewhere between $20 to $100 to drop catch it, plus the registration fee and potentially a transfer fee. Now, if you're to go with one of the bigger drop catch companies, like I believe Dynadot, do this, whereby if there's more than one person that are trying to drop catch a domain and they win the domain for them on their behalf, then they will enter a bidding process and the price will go up from there. But if you are the only person that bids on a domain, or if you go with a service that doesn't do this and it's just on a first come first serve basis, then you'll get it for the fee that they charge for that. But if you are using one of the bigger drop catch services, chances are you are going to be having some sort of bidding process. But this generally is a much cheaper way of getting a domain than at auction, because at auction everyone can see what the price is. Everyone has to put the money where their mouth is right away. And yeah, it's just a bigger marketplace, a lot more buyers. That was a huge waffle for me. Now, say you wanted specifically domains that are in a given category, like I prefer computer related websites. So say I wanted to see all the domains that are expiring in the computers category. Now we see apparently idrink.com is in the computers category. Yep, there we go. It's got a 12 topical trust flow value of 12 in the computers internet searching category. Now I'm struggling to talk for some reason. Don't know why that is. Happens quite a lot. So I'll carry on. But yeah, as you can see, all of these have some value. Where is it? This one, yeah, computers data communications on that domain, izio.info. And that's at drop catch pending delete. So you can click on the values of any of these if you are interested, and it will take you to the appropriate drop catch website. So here, izio.info is being offered by dropcatch.com, so you can try and back order it through them, or you can go to someone else like Dynadot or any other drop catcher really. Well, that's just plain rude. Oh, such an idiot. Oh, I hate myself. Anyway, egyptologyblog.co.uk, the trust flow 17, domain authority of 28. It's only got 160 referring domains. So what, did I just see something then? No, I didn't. Don't worry. Just tripping. So if I wanted to only find domains that are expiring in the next 24 hours in the computers category with at least 500 referring domains from Majestic, I could go down, and now I'm seeing all the ones with some amount of topical trust flow in the computers category. So this one has a topical trust flow of 7 in the computers software and desktop customization category. And this is on novacapsfans.com. A trust flow of 14 and a domain authority of 49. I'm not too sure about that one. When you have such a big discrepancy where domain authority is much higher, it often comes as a result of some backlink spam. It tends to be. So let's see, show activity chart. Well, there's nothing obvious there, so that may be worth looking into a bit deeper. But I'm only trying to show people really what you can see with easy expired domains. Now, obviously, this is only today's list. If you were to go on here in 6 hours' time when I've thrown this video together and stuck it up online, so then your list is going to be quite different to this one. This list is always changing. It's always being updated. The different worker modules have different timings for updating. SAV and Dropcatch, I believe, are updated. I think it's 6 times a day, or it might be 4 times a day. I'd have to check on that, but it's not really important. It's updated multiple times a day. The stats are updated regularly as well now. That's Exploring Expiring Domains. Don't really know what else to say. It's dead easy to find domains that are expiring. So the value for a lot of these domains is in their history. So always make sure that the history is clean. Make sure that they have some backlinks that will be hard to replicate. And don't forget, obviously, you can do a lot of your quality research or vetting process directly within easy expired domains. You can open up the domain. What do we have here? We've got pandoraaoutlet.org, a 14-year-old domain. It's got some trust flow, nothing major. It's got 31 domain authority with 600 referring domains. And if we go to the backlink profile, we can see here that there's a lot of backlinks for the keyword Pandora outlet, which is also the website name. So it's not a great sign, to be perfectly honest. It's not a great sign. It's not terrible. It's kind of, there's pages and pages of backlink information. You have the Wayback snapshot, so you can see where it's likely to have dropped in these areas where it's grey and not showing many snapshots. That's probably not a good sign. Probably means that it has dropped a few times. So that's not great. But you can do a lot of this research from within easy expired domains without having to have any external subscriptions for like Majestic, Moz, Ahrefs, anything like that. You have access to the important information from a glance, so you can weed out the bad domains quickly. So that just means that you can spend more time actually looking for and finding good domains. So you don't want to be spending too much time staring at a domain, picking through all the weeds only to find after half an hour spent on one domain that it's trash and you don't want it. You want to be able to find out really quickly, and that's what this allows you to do. So I'm going to call it there. That's the first episode of Exploring Expiring Domains. I just wanted to show people what you can find. Dead easy, and the good thing is that you can still use all the same filters from before. You can set trust flow, domain authority, SEMrush traffic, backlinks in DOM detailer, all these other settings. You could choose any of them. And now we've got the length of domains as well, so you can even look for expiring domains that are 4 or 5 characters and on a specific TLD. You know, you could be really at the forefront of your niche, whatever market that you're working in. This is really a leg up in that. There we have it. I think I've talked enough for today, so I'm going to stop talking now. Bye.